Okay, well, anyway, welcome. I think you're all familiar with how Periscope works. You can swipe to the side, one side or the other, to invite people if you want. Oh dear. You can tap the hearts if you love me or if you like what I'm saying. But we'll just crack on. So, I want to talk to you today about consistency. Oh, thank you. About consistency, because consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. If you think about a shop, and you've got your favourite shop and you want to go, maybe clothes shop, beauty shop, whatever. You want to buy something from that shop, but if the shop owner has completely random hours as to when they open and close, maybe they're open loads at one point and they never ever seem to close. They're open 24 hours a day and they're doing sales left, right and centre, and it's loads of promotions. You see adverts everywhere and you think, oh brilliant, and then you go to the shop when it's closed. You think, well, hang on. And then there's nothing to say when they're going to be open again. So then you see more activity in a flurry, and you think, oh, brilliant! I'm not going anywhere. I'll shop elsewhere. Exactly. That's the point. If you are hit and miss, people are not going to know where they stand with you for a start, and they're not going to build a trust in you. They need to see consistency, and that goes for sales, whether or not you are consistent in promoting your products. Whether they're going to come to you for sales, but also in your lifestyle, in your promoting of the opportunity. They need to see consistently that you love the products, that you love what you do, that you're genuine, and that you actually believe in it, and you trust in the process. If they think you have any doubt whatsoever in what you're doing, they're not going to join you, and they are not going to buy from you. So remember that. So, okay, I'm going to refer back to, I don't know how many of you saw the Eric Worre Supercharge Your Business for 2016. I had a mind block then. But number 5 on his list, and I'm doing it in a completely random way, number 5 on his list is consistency. Okay, so he talked about the fact that we are creatures of habit, and we are. I'm in my gear. Yeah, I've just been on the exercise bike. Before I started Unique, I was an avid exerciser. I would train every night, because I got into the habit of it. How long does it take to get into a habit to do something? 21 days, 3 weeks of doing something consistently before it becomes second nature to you. How long does it take to lose a habit? 3 days. That's it. That is it. Sorry, not lose a habit. Break a habit, fall off the wagon, or pick up a new bad habit. So say you train yourself to be active with exercise. It will take you a good 3 weeks before it becomes part and parcel of your day-to-day activity and feel like something that you just do without even thinking. That's kind of how you want to approach your business as well. For it to seem and feel completely natural to you to be posting repeatedly and consistently, you have to make a conscious decision to do it to start with. And you have to do it. And so sometimes it's worth, I want to be 21 again, who doesn't? Yeah, me too. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You have to, it might be worth writing it down and making yourself a checklist of things that you need to do every day and ticking it off. And have a calendar. I don't know, what's the date today? Is it 12th? 13th? We'll say it's the 13th, whatever. 13th, done them all. 14th, done them all. And you can check them off and see where you're going. So, having a daily task list, really, really important. And I've done one for you. You don't even have to worry about doing one yourself. I've already done it for you. If you haven't already found it, it's in the file section, okay? Daily activity checklist. It's been there for a very long time. I'm going to read off to you. So things that you can do on your sales. Things that you should be doing every day, okay? For sales and building a business. And this is, again, if you want to make money, and it's bad, thank you, Penny. If you want to make money, whether it be hobby or business, these are the sorts of things you should be thinking about. Okay, so post on your business page if you've got one a couple of times a day. Post in your closed group, your VIP group, a couple of times a day. Maybe not a couple, maybe even just once, if you're posting elsewhere, and I'll come to that. Post 3 selfies or demo videos per week. I'd say try and aim for a selfie a day if you can, wearing some sort of product. Doesn't have to be a mascara post anymore. We are a lot more than mascara now. But just as Penny said, and if you haven't seen Penny's post in the Roses group this evening, go and check it out immediately after this video. Okay, it is talking about the sorts of posts that you can do every day, and I thoroughly recommend that. That information is something that we've been trying to do ourselves anyway, and we had it confirmed on Monday that that's what we should be doing, and it's useful to hear it from other people because it just goes to show you're doing the right stuff. Okay, so I've lost my page. My phone's gone. So that sort of things you could be doing for your sales. For building your business, post something positive on your newsfeed daily. Penny mentioned that too. You may be the only positive thing that person happens to see that day. Uplift them, make them feel good. People wear a sign around their neck. This is something else we picked up on Monday. People wear a sign, an invisible sign on their neck, around their neck, saying, make me feel good, I want to feel good. If you make somebody feel good, you lift them up, you make them feel happy even for that brief second, they're going to remember you and they're going to watch out for you and they're going to come back and look at you. They're going to take notice, I'll tell you that. Add 3 new Facebook friends daily. Really important. Really important. You need to be forever growing your audience. So look along on the Facebook where it talks about, oh thanks Penny, look along where it talks about your mutual friends. Okay, if you've got more than 5 mutual friends, send them a friend request. No worries, no biggies. Battle a whole load up. Forever growing your audience. If you are out and about, you're doing the school run, or you've got kids that go to events, or you're at the gym, or wherever you go, whatever you do, wherever you are out of the house, talk to people. Get people's names. Just engage in content with them. And then if you do know their name, send them a friend request. It's fine. If they say no, what's the worst that could happen? They say no. Big deal. Sidebar, on Monday, Nadine talked about this rather dramatic scenario. She said, I like to imagine that I'm stood in a room in the front of 100 people and I talk to them about the opportunity and they all stand up and they scream, no, at me, and I bleed and maybe I pass out. Maybe they get a bit worried. Maybe they stop breathing. Maybe they have to call an ambulance. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen if people say no to you? I loved it. When she said that, I was like, oh my God, she's so right. Seriously. Anyway, that's a sidebar. So, sharing the opportunity daily. You should be sharing the opportunity daily. This must be done, people. People aren't going to join you if you're not sharing the opportunity. Great woman, friend her. I have done. So, by sharing the opportunity, what I mean is reaching out to people, talking to people. Now, this may be people you already know, or it may be a stranger, but if the opportunity comes up with a stranger, just mention what you do. Seriously, it's not that difficult to work into conversation when you're talking to people actually in conversation. Oh, my kid goes to this school. Your kid goes to that school. Okay, what do you do? Oh, I work in sales. Oh, so do I. I sell makeup on Facebook. Easy. It's really easy. Take away that fear of people saying no to you. Get your rosy rhino thick skin on. I know a lot of you have seen that video now. And it just changes perspective completely. So offering the opportunity to 3 people daily. Really important. And personal development. Also, daily. Really important. Now that might be reading. It might be listening to something. It might be watching a webinar. It might be something like this, for example. Something you invest in yourself training wise, to train your brain to think, to make you think about things that you maybe haven't done. So that was on my list. I'm going to refer back to Eric Worre's list now. Let's have a look at, bearing in mind I did my list months and months ago. Eric Worre's list. Plan the day. What hours can you work today, and what are you going to do in those days, in that time slot? Break the day down into 30-minute blocks. Better yet, 15-minute blocks. Break it down into 15-minute blocks. Here and there. If you're a busy mum, or you've got a full-time job, you can fit a few blocks in before work, a few blocks on your lunch break, a few blocks afterwards, a few blocks in the evening, you know? On your exercise bike, like I've just done. I've been watching a webinar and chatting to Penny while I'm on the exercise bike. You fit it in, multitask. So plan your day. Personal development, 30 minutes. Sound familiar? Use the product. We all need to use the product, at least in public. Okay, I don't wear makeup to work. People know that. I get hot, I rub my face. It's a hot mess. It's not good. But I'll still use the product. I'll still use the skincare. So if I'm not wearing makeup, I'll talk about using the skincare. Fit it in. Fit it into your everyday life, your everyday activity, and make it seem like it's just part of who you are. You're sharing the product. Remember, not selling it. Well, we are selling it, but you know what I mean? The whole share, not sell thing. You're not advertising and sales pitchy. You are using and sharing and love of stuff that you use every day, and people need to see that you're using it and loving it. Kind of sounds simple, really, doesn't it, when you put it that way? So, personal development, plan the day, use the product, sharing the product. So tell people about the fact that you're using it. And that can be on the post. And again, I refer to Penny's post that she did in the group earlier about the sorts of things that you can post. And this, by the way, should be on your newsfeed. People are more likely to engage with you on your newsfeed now than they are in groups, unless it's a VIP group where you've got trust. So post on your newsfeed. Please, please. For you, not for me, for you. Sharing the opportunity. Again, sounds familiar. We've already talked about that. And promoting events. Now, by events, I mean like the thing on Monday. I mean like getting on this webinar. There are 6 of you on this webinar currently. A lot more people in the group. So, okay, we need to get people engaging with events. Being at events, and Lisa and Penny will confirm this, being at events makes you fly. You come away buzzing, absolutely buzzing, supercharged with energy for your company, for your teammates, for your leaders. I'm going to tell you, Nadine wasn't my favourite person prior to Monday, but I'm telling you what, she knows her stuff. I came away absolutely pumped, and everything she said resonated with me, and I made lists and lists and lists. I didn't go to sleep till 4 a.m. that night. Not recommending that. Knocked me for 6 the day after. But I couldn't sleep. I was wired. Super pumped. Totally wired. And so productive as well. I just came away and just wrote reams and reams and reams of stuff and went back over my notes. And I've had so many ideas now. I just had to do... I need to turn into Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, me too. Yeah, absolutely. I need to turn into Sherlock Holmes. I need a mind palace where I can go... and I can find all my stuff. Because my head's buzzing with ideas. It is really buzzing. So getting to events will change the way you view your business, change the way you think about things, change the way you approach people. It will just change you. They are so important. And again, that could be something massive like convention, which realistically I'm going to struggle to get to this year because I'm hoping to be pregnant. We'll see where I am with that. But I want to go. I'm going to try to go. You bet your ass I'm going on that cruise wherever it's going to be. I know I'm going. I have no idea how we get there yet. Don't know, but I'm going to be there. And I want you guys to come with me. And I want you to decide that yes, you will be there, regardless of what the criteria is. You will do it. You will do it. You put it out there to the universe. I will do it. So that's something else I want to add in that isn't on my checklist as to what I think you should be doing daily, consistently, every single day. And that is positive affirmations. Penny has already mentioned this in her group. I can't remember actually, Penny, if you mentioned it in Roses or not. But again, from Monday, the way you approach your day, the way you set out your day in the morning is make or break. If you get out of bed and you're like, bad day, it's raining, it's grey, you're going to have a bad day. If you get out of the bed and you jump out of bed and you go, if it's meant to be, it's up to me, things are going to happen differently. Tell yourself over and over and over again, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. Anyway, I've just seen the time. I'm going to go because I need to get this uploaded onto YouTube, and I will catch up with you all later. I hope that's been helpful. Please, 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 when I post it in the group later, any questions you've got, and we'll catch up then, but I need to shoot so I can get it on YouTube. Bye-bye. Can't stop. Are we still going? Oh, we're still going. I thought we'd stopped. Those 15 minutes go really quickly. How do we stop it? Stop broadcast. There we go. Bye-bye.